Welcome to week 1 of Blue is the New Green, Urban Solutions to the Global Water Crisis. This week we'll be exploring the urban water nexus and learning how water is the great connector of multiple sectors, such as water, energy, food, and land. The premise of this course is that water is becoming central to sustainability debates, particularly at the urban scale. The increasing prominence of water security issues has resulted in a shift in focus from green design to blue-green design, in which the interrelationship of water and broader sustainability issues is central. This shift is occurring in the context of increasing urgency about devising solutions to the global water crisis. This crisis has multiple dimensions, the first of which is a lack of access to water and sanitation. 1.1 billion people worldwide live without clean drinking water, and a third of the world's population lives in countries with insufficient or contaminated water supplies. Water insecurity is thus increasing. This is occurring in a context of overconsumption in industrialized countries. 3.5 Earths would be needed to sustain a global population with the water consumption lifestyle of the average North American. The solutions to the global water crisis are not necessarily going to be implemented at a global scale. Water as a flow resource moves through the hydrological cycle at multiple nested scales, at the watershed scale. The fact that the majority of the world's population is now urban, and that rapid rates of population growth in the next few decades will mean increasingly large cities, places a particular onus on those who are interested in solutions to the global water crisis, an onus to focus on the urban. Urban areas are a major source of water pollution, and they're also a major site for growing water insecurity. This course examines how we can address both of those issues. The solutions which we explore in this course demonstrate that reductions are available in water use through urban design, that urban areas are key environmental as well as economic and socio-cultural sites of technological innovation to address the global water crisis, and that the daily experience of the urban integrated with water, for example through water-sensitive urban design, provides the practical basis and the inspiration to pursue the goal of regenerative sustainability. As context for this discussion, this week's reading introduces you to the concept of the water, energy, food, and land nexus. The nexus concept asserts that water, energy, food, and land systems are all interconnected and interdependent. As symbolized by the course logo, the nexus is how and where these systems intersect. The conventional approach to the water nexus is predicated on the assumption that trade-offs between sectors occur in an increasingly water-scarce world, and that water insecurity drives these trade-offs. In contrast to this conventional view, our course takes a different approach. We explore practical examples of technological innovations which allow for synergies rather than trade-offs between sectors. Through innovations at the urban scale, in other words, we can explore solutions to the global water crisis that are predicated on win-win solutions rather than a zero-sum game. Now, here's an overview of the Nexus solutions that we will be exploring in subsequent weeks of the course. One aspect of the global water nexus which we explore in this course is the interrelationship between water and health. On the one hand, human health and well-being are dependent on the health of ecological systems. On the other, we can improve ecological health through changes in our built environment. A simple solution at this nexus is the creation of blue-green buildings that are not only environmentally sensitive, but have benefits for the water environment. We'll explore this idea through visiting the Center for Interactive Research on Sustainability. Another aspect of the nexus is the connection between water and energy. Water is consumed in large amounts to generate our energy needs. We'll also learn about how energy is consumed by water services. Traditionally, this has created a trade-off between water and energy security. But when we visit the Falls Creek Energy Utility, we'll learn how a nexus solution inverts this relationship, building synergies rather than trade-offs between water and energy. The third aspect of the nexus that this course examines is that between water and landscapes. At long historical scales and over a variety of geographical scales, water shapes landscapes, and landscapes shape flows of water. We'll focus our attention on this interrelationship at the urban scale, and we'll examine how urban land uses impact the water cycle in terms of water quality and quantity, while gaining a better understanding about how water shapes landscape structure and function. The nexus solution that this week of the course examines focuses on the potential of water-sensitive urban design to enable the innovative redesign of an entire urban neighborhood. Another aspect of the nexus explored in this course focuses on the connections between water and ecosystems. The multiple connections between habitat, stream flow, regenerative ecology, and community benefits will be explored in a practical example of urban stream restoration at the watershed scale. In the final week, we'll explore new and innovative paradigms of water ethics. We'll learn about the water insecurity that arises from conventional water management paradigms, and we'll gain a better understanding of how we can improve water management through New World water views, of which the technological innovations that we explore in the course are merely one expression. To deepen your understanding of these concepts, you can now visit the course overview page, where you'll find a reading on the water, energy, food nexus and a related quiz. Stay tuned for next week, where we'll be visiting the Center for Interactive Research on Sustainability, one of the most innovative blue-green buildings in the world.